Alright, here's one more video I want to put up before Christmas. I probably won't be back until the new year, maybe, I'm not sure. Anyhow, this is about jointing. This is going on the All Nationals bricklaying playlist. So a lot of people are using spoon jointers or barrel jointers or whatever you want to call them these days. I should have got one out for a demo. In fact, I'll go and get one. Alright, so these are the two main types of jointers. You know, you've got a spoon jointer, S jointer, I don't know what you guys call them these days. That one's a little bit thicker than that end. Yeah, a lot of people are using these. I don't mind them for the perps if they're done properly. But this is the jointer you really should be using. I'm talking about your standard bricklaying around a house, brick veneer home. You should be using a jointer like that. You can see here, you get a nice sharp line. This is my house, it's not my brickwork. They've used a jointer, tiny bit thinner than that. I'd suggest that one's probably about, might be close to 10 mil all the way across, probably 8 or 9 mil. That one's probably 6 or 7 mil jointer. And that's how you get your nice straight lines. You press down on the top edge of the course that you've laid. So a string line going across there when you're laying. Yeah, that's the straightest part of the bricks. Press down on a bit of an angle like that and press through. That's how you get a nice straight jointed line. Yeah. When people are using these, they're just pushing it in as far as they can. So you get the top edge of the brick, yep, and you get the bottom edge, yeah? And that's why the joints and the wall looks a little bit messier, because you're catching all of the irregular sizes of the bricks, the bottom edge, yeah? So that's another part of laying bricks cleanly and jointing up cleanly and presenting your job cleanly. I think you guys should go back, everybody should go back to these on your standard homes where it's roll jointed. That's something that needs to happen, I think. These aren't too bad if you're doing your perps, especially down low. This can get a bit painful if you're not, familiar with how to do it down low. But they should not be used, in my opinion, everywhere on standard brickwork. If you've got old reds or something, you're doing something fancy, these are fantastic because they help bring out the character. But on a lot of the, let's say the volume builds, where, just about everything's done out of that blackish, sort of charcoaly, wire cut brick, there's no character in using these. You're not creating character, you're just creating brickwork that doesn't look nice. This brings it up. This just adds another level of sharpness to it. So do your beds with these, especially your bed joints. Yeah. And then cut it off, and then brush, gentle brush with a soft brush, and then go over your jointing. Get your tops and your tails and do it properly. And you bring your quality up, you'll start getting better money for your quality brickwork. If you're just slapping it in and, not caring, doing it dirty, using these to joint with, leaving a filthy mess, then, you're not worth $2 a brick. You're worth, at best, $1.20 a brick, right? But the people who do it properly and cleanly and go over it and brush it and present their jobs really nicely, and they're worth $2 a brick. That's why the old argument, bricklayers should be getting X amount of dollars per brick. It doesn't cut it. It doesn't work. Not everybody's a good bricklayer. Not everybody takes pride and presents a really nice job. There's some shocking bricklaying going on the volume builds. And if you're going to work like that, I know you're going to say, well, they're screwing us on our price. That's what they get. You pay peanuts, you get monkeys, you know, or you get what you pay for, or whatever. That doesn't mean you have to stay in that field. Bring your game up and get out of that field and go and work elsewhere. Or if you're happy doing that, stay there. Whatever. But use these especially on your bed joints and lay them cleanly. So the brick cleaner is not blasting the wall, and then the builder's not coming back to you and saying, what's going on with your brickwork? It's disgusting. What's wrong with your mortar? That's because of the way you're laying. You lay it all dirty and all messy, then that end result is the brick cleaner comes and hits it, and then you just got a mess everywhere. It's not the brick cleaner's fault, usually. It's the brick layer's fault, because it's dirty brickwork. Okay, hopefully I get the message across to some people.